So if you guys are confused over why I'm re-uploading the same video, it's because my video got claimed in the US and Canada. So if you're not in the US and Canada and you've seen it, you don't really have to watch this video. You can rewatch it if you want to. But yeah, it's basically the same video. It's just one of the clips is edited so that I won't get copyrighted. But yeah, so it's literally the same video, just with one of the clips edited so I don't get copyrighted. And enjoy the video. Hey guys, it is SSJ Raikage coming back at you with another video. And today we'll be doing What If Naruto and Sasuke Were in My Hero Academia. So let's hit that intro. So first of all, I'm gonna have to establish some ground rules. For this, Deku and Bakugo will not exist in this What If. I know it's gonna be a really, really big and major change. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to do some real thinking on this to see what Naruto and Sasuke would do if they were in My Hero Academia. But first of all, let me start off with their quirks. So it's just going to be one thing. They're not going to have multiple quirks. So, like, Sasuke wouldn't have one quirk be the Chidori, one quirk being Fireball Jutsu, and the other one being Sharingan. It's just going to be one. And I'll talk about that later on this What If. But let me just lay that down. They're not going to have multiple quirks. And it's just going to be Sasuke and Naruto in this What If. No Deku and no Deku and no Bakugo. But they will be playing the same roles. So it's basically going to be like, what if Deku was Naruto and what if Sasuke was Bakugo. But yeah, they're going to be going through the same situations, but it's not going to be Deku or Bakugo. It's going to be Naruto and Sasuke. So let's jump right into the What If. So here we flash back to 12 years before the My Hero Academia story, and a giant nine-tailed fox started rampaging throughout Japan, and none of the heroes can really do anything to stop it. Not even, well, All Might could stop it if he really wanted to, but he didn't really. All Might was not around. He was abroad in America visiting his friend David Shield. You'll know who he is if you watch the My Hero Academia movie. But then one of the heroes pointed out that there was the number 4 hero, Minato of the Yellow Flash. And he came in and he sealed away the fox using his quirk, Flying Thunder God, which also comes with a few different seals. So basically, Minato's quirk is he can create a seal, put it down on the ground, and he can teleport to that area. But he can also create certain other seals, like the 8 trigram seal he's going to use to seal this fox away. So Minato knows what this fox truly is. No one else in this world knows what it is. He knows that this is his son's quirk. He knows that this is Naruto's quirk. He knows that this is the nine-tailed fox that should exist inside of his son that got released. So what he did was he used one of his super moves, the Reaper Death Seal, to seal away this fox permanently inside of his son Naruto. And everyone wonders where the nine-tailed fox suddenly, why it went away. And then they saw Minato's dead body lying next to where the fox just was, and a crying baby. And with Minato's dying breath, he tells one of the heroes to bring this baby to his wife, and he honors Minato's dying wish, and this is the end of the flashback. So here we flash forward to where Naruto and Sasuke are in preschool, and Sasuke is the only person in preschool so far to have awakened his quirk. He's the first one. So his quirk is the Sharingan, and since he had just awakened it right now, he only has 1 Tomo. So it's not the 3 Tomo Sharingan when it's fully evolved. It's still only 1 Tomo, and it's not the imperfect one that he had when he was fighting Haku, where he had 1 Sharingan and one eye had 2 Tomo, and the other one had just 1 Tomo. He's only about 4 or 5 right now. 3 or 4 right now. So he only has 1 Tomo, and he doesn't have that much chakra. So he can't really access any of the other Tomo right now. And if you're wondering how he awakened it, Itachi didn't go on the same killing spree that he did in the that he did in the anime and manga. So Naruto's family is still alive, but Itachi did end up becoming a villain, and he kind of betrayed their clan. And so that's how Sasuke awakened his Sharingan, and that's why he's so mad at Itachi, and that's why he wants to take him down. So for the Sharingan's abilities in this What If, it still has essentially the same abilities. It can still copy movements. It can still predict movements. It can still see things at an incredibly far distance, and it can still see incredibly small things. But the only like real differences are the fact that Genjutsu are a lot less OP. So basically, if he uses a Genjutsu, it wouldn't really like knock out these people like you just saw in that clip over there. It would just maybe freeze someone up for a second, kind of like maybe just freeze someone up for a second, like a very very high level hypnotism. So basically, yeah. So it can't like really knock people out like the Uchiha will be doing in the normal What If. So yeah. Also, the Uchiha clan are like a very, very well known hero family. So basically, they have two main quirks for their family. They have the Sharingan, then they have spitting fireballs. So if Deku was in the was in this What If, I would have made his dad an Uchiha, so that would explain why he has like fire breathing. But I cut that out. So yeah, that's why everyone was so surprised when Itachi became a villain um, because the Uchiha, like I said earlier, are a very, very well known hero family in this, and that's also part of the reason why all the girls like him. One day, after a long day at school, Deku decided to take a shortcut towards home, and he was just walking down the shortcut. Then, out of nowhere, this like goop started coming out of the sewers, and it started talking about how it was gonna take Deku's body. I mean, not Deku, Naruto's body. And so the sludge villain like grasped onto Naruto and started trying to take over his body. And then Naruto's whole life flashed before his eyes. His mother, Sasuke, basically everything. And then right before he felt like he was about to die, Naruto felt extremely weird. He felt this like anger just come out of nowhere. And then this red, or he didn't see this just so that you know, he didn't see that red chakra was coming out of him, and it started wrapping around him. And then Naruto just felt like he could do anything in the entire world. And he just felt so angry, and he used all this anger, and he just started pummeling the sludge villain, punching it, kicking it, basically doing whatever he could do to it. And this started to startle the sludge villain. But then he's like, oh yes, I want this body. Sounds like a rapist, which he kind of is. He's trying to take a little 12-year-old kid's body. But basically, Naruto was using this pseudo cubicle. Hold on. If you watch Naruto, this would be just like when Naruto was fighting Haku and he was just using the Kyuubi chakra without actually using one of the tails yet. So this is just before Naruto would hit using one tail. So basically, Naruto was just pummeling this robot. I mean, not robot, this sludge villain. And out of nowhere, Naruto heard aloud, I am here! And he sees that it's All Might. But because he's in like this fit of rage, he doesn't recognize that it's All Might. And after he took out the sludge villain, he went over to punch All Might. But right before he punched him, the Kyuubi chakra dissipated. And then when Naruto realized what he was doing, he said, oh no, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. He realized that he almost punched his idol, All Might. And like I may have said earlier, instead of Naruto wanting to become the Hokage, he wants to become the #1 hero. So once he realizes that he almost hit his idol, he like basically broke down. He didn't start crying or anything. He just kept bowing and saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And then All Might said, oh, it's fine. Are you okay, kid? Let me take you to the hospital. But Naruto said, no, I'm okay. And then All Might asked him if he took out that sludge villain all on his own. And Naruto reassured him yes. And then All Might bottled up the sludge villain in the soda bottles, and he jumped away. But right before All Might could jump away, Naruto grabbed onto his leg. And so when All Might realizes when he was in midair, he had to stop on a rooftop. And then Naruto asked him if he could become a hero, even though he didn't know that he'd had a quirk and he doesn't know how to control it. And then All Might says, yes, with enough training and fine-tune, like, controlling of your power, you can become a great hero, but you're going to need to work on that rage of yours. And Naruto says, okay, and then he starts to walk home again. But then he hears a loud boom and a bunch of people screaming, and he runs around a building into an alley, and he sees that this very same sludge villain that had attacked him was now attacking his friend slash bully Sasuke. And then Naruto realized that once he had grabbed onto All Might when he was jumping away, he must have accidentally knocked away one of the soda bottles. So then Naruto realized that this was all his fault, and that it was his fault that Sasuke was gonna die. And then he felt that same rage he had just felt before, and then that same aura started erupting around him, and the same almost one-tail Kyuubi cloak engulfed him, and he ran towards Sasuke without any question. He didn't even tell his body to move, and it's just moved. And then he started trying to pull Sasuke out of the sludge villain again, but this time the sludge villain knew what Naruto was gonna do. And he tried to hit Naruto, but Naruto dodged. And then for this split second allowed Sasuke to get a breath of air. And then he looked at Naruto with these like desperate eyes, and he said, "Naruto, run!" But Naruto stayed. And then this inspired All Might to buff back up into his buff form, even though he'd already gone over the 3-hour limit, because he saw that the very same kid had leaped in when no other pro hero would go help this kid who was about to die. And All Might rushed in. He saved Naruto and Sasuke. Naruto's cloak went away. Kyuubi cloak went away. But then Sasuke felt this same tingling in his eyes that he felt when he had first awakened his quirk. He started looking around, and he realized that his Sharingan had evolved. It went from the one-tomo Sharingan to now the two-tomo Sharingan. And Sasuke was thinking, what's happening? How am I doing this? And his whole perception was just completely different. And then All Might patted Naruto on the back, and then he told Sasuke to go home and tell him to take him to the hospital to check him out. But then before Naruto could go, All Might stopped him and asked Naruto if he wanted to become his successor to be the #1 hero. And Naruto was thinking about this, and Naruto said yes. So he told him to meet him on the beach next day. So the next day on the beach, All Might offered Naruto his quirk, and Naruto couldn't believe this. He couldn't believe that his idol All Might was offering him his quirk, but he declined. He declined this because Naruto wanted to become the #1 hero on his own power. He didn't want some other power helping him. He wanted his own power. So he turned All Might down in this offer, but he asked All Might to train him to control his power that he didn't know how to control, and All Might accepted. So now All Might and Naruto started training, and I'm going to end the video off right here. We can continue this in part 2, so yeah. Okay guys, that's going to end it for this video. I'm sorry if this video seemed really sloppy compared to the last What If that I did. I didn't use a script for this video, so that's why it seemed so sloppy. But please tell me if you guys really like this What If. I'd really like to continue this series, and I had a comment saying that I should give Deku Smoker's power from One Piece. If you don't know who Smoker is, just look it up really quick. He's from One Piece. And hold on, let me just check to see who made this comment. Oh yes, thank you to Nico Black for commenting this. I really like this What If, and I'm going to be doing it in the future. So if you guys have any other What If suggestions, please comment them down below. And again, sorry for this What If being so sloppy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.